Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this video, you are going to be learning how to create your entire Web3 application in a few clicks. This Web3 application can also be monetized, making you a CEO, enabling you build your legacy, resuscitating your redundant dreams, and also build tools productive to you that you can make public for the productivity of others. This is as powerful as can be. It's an AI no code tool that will enable you launch your Web3 application in a few clicks. Okay, so let's get started. The name of the platform is DevFun, and basically you give it a prompt telling it what you want to build. Now, it works even for Web3 projects that involve smart contracts. Now, the power to this is your prompting. You want to maximize your prompting, where possible, provide your prompt in an elaborate fashion from the get-go. Altogether, prompting is what will build you the most sophisticated application. Now, let's look at some of the applications already built here. Mind you, the associated project will be automatically launched into a GitHub repository, meaning that it will be open source. While the resulting application will involve a dev.fun related subdomain. Of course, you can point your subdomain to, your own personal domain to this subdomain. So you wouldn't need to bother about hosting, the sustainability of the application. All you have to do is launch, and then you can also attach a token to it, meaning that if you decide to launch a pump fund token in association with your project, it can skyrocket in valuation along with the valuation of your project, instead of just a random meme coin without utility and stuff like that. So this is an example of an application built out of dev.fun. It's a popular one, and you will see that the market cap of the associated token is 1.4 million. However, the builder of this application, has launched up to more than 1,000 apps. Now, this is as powerful as can be. Instead of worrying too much about, shipping that Google, surpassing Google level application, and having to deal with the limitations that deter that, you can ship as many applications as possible. You have that luxury. Okay, so an example of that application, this application is this. So this is Fantard.io. So basically, even though it's a dev fun subdomain, the project owner here is propagating this URLs. Okay, so basically he's showing you all the things he has built in one place. Wow, interesting stuff. So he really customized his project. So let's see what's here. FanScan. So this is a sub project, and this was built with prompting the AI agent powering dev.fun. It's quite sophisticated. I experimented before this video and I was able to build this. Although I'm still working on it using prompts, but you can see here it's basically a text to video generator. It's already built as we speak and can be viewed. Just a moment. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, so I'm still working on it. This is supposed to show you sample videos already generated by the AI. And here you're supposed to be able to put in your text prompt and a video is generated. Okay, so let's get started. The most important thing, like I said, is prompting. So I'll go back to dev.fun. And of course, you can you can use any of the sample prompts here. if you don't have ideas. So here, an AI planet simulator. Otherwise, if you have your own prompt ready, you can use your own prompt. We'll just create a simple application in the course of this video. For those who may want to create their own, let's say, copy of Uniswap and AMM DEX, but this time authentication is powered by account abstraction, where you don't have to sign up with your wallet, your personal wallet. You can sign up with a Twitter account, and a non-custodial wallet is automatically generated upon login. Let's try something like that. So create me an AMM DEX similar to Uniswap that doesn't require traditional let's just put it like this for a start. Instead, allows users to log in with their Twitter account such that a non-custodial wallet powered by Privy instituted during onboarding. So let's keep it this simple, but this may not be the most powerful prompt. Now, for some, they may want to use a third-party tool to enhance this prompt, so that it has orderliness. The AI agent is able to understand it fully. Some may use tools like DeepSeek, ChatGPT, but let's make do with this prompt as is. It's as simple as can be, and I believe the AI agent of DevFund is smart enough to understand what is being discussed here. Now, another reason why some would want to improve the prompt is because they want to maximize the prompt instead of prompting perpetually to, shape the application or perfect it. They can have it correct in one go. Okay, so let's click on build and see what it's going to build. Now, interestingly, shipping an application here is free. Even prompting is free. Quite free, where the allocation of prompt or free prompt is usurped or exhausted, it will intimate you that you may need to top up your account. Generally, to top up for additional prompts cost around $1 or so worth of Sol. So I didn't say earlier, this is a Solana related application. So I'm connected here with the my Phantom wallet, a Solana based wallet. Now, with this, in a situation where you don't have total ownership of this and you want to customize further, the code is already available to you. You can then take this code and deploy it, on your own hosting and all that, have total dominion over it. But for some, they may favor fast deployment, which is what is happening out of dev.fun. So we saw that the code started with importing auth from Privy. And this is the logic. It basically expanded the logic of, this, you would pay someone. I know my friend who has lost close to 10,000 USD trying to work with devs that, did not deliver and stuff like that. This is a resolution. So you see here, it expanded my prompt into a logical way of approaching the development. So here it says core functionality. So it's starting with the UI first. AMM deck, similar to Uniswap, allows users to swap cryptocurrencies. Portfolio tracking. Authentication is next. So it focused on the UI first, then authentication, and you see non-custodial wallet powered by Privy, created during onboarding with Twitter login integration. Wow. This is as empowering as can be. Let's put it like that. User experience, simple: tweet, swap, and watch your portfolio grow. Wow, it's even made it even more sophisticated where you can, wow. Okay. Uh we're going to have to debug a bit. So where you can tweet to swap. Sleek interface handles crypto complexity behind the scenes. For this to be minimally viable, we need to include a landing page explaining the concept. Wow. So it went above and beyond what has been prompted to it. Let's see if we can debug. I'm a no coder myself. So, wow. But to debug, it's asking for 0.1 sol. So to further prompt this, we will need 0.1 sol. So here it says first version is ready. They've given it a name called Tweet Swap, which is a good name. I don't know if we'll be able to view this. I doubt it. Here it says cannot assign to read only. So I don't know what this is related to. It's maybe needs a, me as the deployer of the application to get some privy credentials and provide it, something like that. Okay, let's see here. Show details. Cannot assign. Okay. So let's see if I don't think it will, sorry. I don't think it will display. It's supposed to display here or have a preview. Okay, so okay. Let's add let's add a top up. Wow. Just a moment. Okay. So 0.01 SOL, which is around $1 plus or $2, something like that. Okay, so I want to try to debug this. The app is throwing the following errors. We have a naming conflict with the settings component. Just a moment, please. One is used as a page component. To fix this issue, I need to rename one of these components to avoid naming conflict. Since the component is in line 723, is the actual implementation, I'll rename it to something more specific. Like then I'll need to update any references to this component in the code to use the new name. Looking at the code, the component is referenced in the app component when rendering. Just a moment. Wow, I didn't give it the right prompt. Go ahead is not what I would have given it. It's rebuilding it basically. I don't think it needs anything from me. Thinking of it, that's something I don't know. I don't really know. For example, if you are building an application that where you want to incorporate some revenue distribution, will you be able to customize this fully to that effect? So that I will need to study or find out about for the next video. Offline, I will likely return to V1 and try to debug that. I prefer that one. But let's see what comes out of V2. APY. It also has staking. Popular pools. Let's give it a moment. By the way, while we are waiting, I want to feature this tool that I found that I'm going to be using actively. Very powerful tool, and you can use it for free. But if you are going to become an active builder, uh, you will need to pay $15 a month for more prompts, the ability to avail of more prompts. For free, you can obtain 50 prompts. Okay, very interesting tool. I'll cover this on its own. It's not a Web3 native tool. It's basically a tool that allows you to provide an image of any application that you want to build, even more than one image of different segments of the application that you want to build. And what it does is, on the basis of that, it will provide you the most perfect prompting structure, JSON, and all that based on what you have provided. It's such that when you provide that prompt to the likes of DevFun or Vercel AI, anyone, it will build uh, the perfect, just exactly how you want it. It will identify from the UI the frameworks used, dependency, prevent the AI agent from installing unnecessary dependencies and all that. You can also import your Figma designs and all that. Very powerful tool. So check this out. My invite is going to be in the description. Check it out. Again, I will do a dedicated video about this. But this is, let's say you want to improve the resulting UI from DevFun. It may not be perfect with respect to the UI. I don't know why it's delaying in loading it up. Let's say you didn't get the perfect UI. You can perfect it, by getting uh, an image of an existing UI that you want to follow, or a Figma design. Let's say you have a dev that can provide you a design, or you bought a design on Figma, you can use that to improve the UI that dev.fun provides. So I don't know why it's I don't know if we should wait or try to fix. So add a sleek price chart to the interface and new liquidity. Okay. I would have liked to see what it built. So optimize rendering with lazy loading and improve the initial loading experience with a sleek animated splash screen. Now it loads smoothly even on slower connections. So I don't know, maybe it's my connection, maybe it's my PC and lack of memory. So it's fixing it at the moment. Once we are able to see what it has built, we will end the video. In subsequent video, I'll talk about testing the application, and now it's going to be safe to interact with the application because it's powered by Privy. It's open source, so you can audit the code. You wouldn't need to sign transactions with your MetaMask. It will generate a wallet for you that you can fund. And that's the scope of this application. Hopefully we're able to view it, and then I can decide to ship it like where you want, with a token or without a token or with an existing token. Wow, this is taking unnecessarily long. So you also see how long the $1 payment lasts. That is around 4 or 5 prompts already. Now, if you want to maximize that, so that you don't exhaust it, you can put, wow, it's out of compute. You can put all the things you want to fix in one go. So the error is quite clear. React is not defined at line 109, where the error boundary is. This is happening because the code is using a class component that extends, but React is not imported properly. Looking at the Java. So it says to enable social logins, you must also enable either SMS or email login. So that was not added to the prompt. Wow, says insufficient computing power. Wow. So now, oh wow, so I'm just learning this. So you see it has increased the amount. It has increased the amount. And let's see, I don't know if I don't think I have enough soul. So 0.05, that is going to be, wow, I don't know if I have soul anywhere. Just to complete the video. Mind you, my videos are like this. I don't edit them and all that. Just a moment. Just a moment, please. Let me see if I can find soul anywhere. Apologies, I just realized that the video was not on maximum volume. Hopefully you're able to hear this. And okay, so generally I don't edit and stuff, but I needed to end the video to look for funds. So let's unlock more building. interesting way to make revenue. I'm sure this project is making a lot of revenue. Okay, hopefully, I don't know, exactly. I'm not a programmer and all that, so this is expected, but we are getting close. I believe after this, it will be resolved. So I thought that, just Twitter auth will be sufficient, but what it's saying now is that with Privy, you also need to enable, other logins options, other login options. So hopefully, wow, it's building it all over, I think. And basically, you learn programming with all this. In reality, programming is very easy. You know, it becomes obvious with all this. Wow, that was almost. So you see, right now it's looking like it needs something from me. I'm not very sure. So let me make this change. Error is happening because preview requires that when you enable logins like Twitter, you must also enable at least one. Okay, this is likely to fix this. So that is done. Fixed. Let's debug this invalid. Now I don't know if this is required of me or if it will provide that automatically. Let's find out. So speaking of programming, from what I've seen in my short experimentation with these AI tools, there's a library of all this stuff, and it basically imports them, builds the front end first. Of course, with a Web3 application, there is also always a smart contract under the hood. And not in every case is a back end needed. Hopefully it works now and we can end this video. I wanted to keep it short, but it's turning out long. So let's update the code. Wow. So this is something that I will need to resolve likely on my own. And so finally resolved. There is now a preview of the application. It's basically live. The reason that there was a bug earlier, I had to go offline to figure it out, and the resolution was simple. It kept saying invalid preview app ID. I found out that it's requiring an ID from me as the dev or the project owner. After chatting with ChatGPT, it was using a demo app ID, which wasn't working, and that's why it kept breaking. So for the app to go live, I needed to sign up on Privy using my email. And in the course of onboarding, you can create an application. So you give the application a name and stuff like that as part of the onboarding process. Then you are brought here. Now, when you are brought here, you can go to app settings and you will find the Privy app ID, which you will then provide to the Dev Fun AI agent, and then it will fix the application. So it actually needed something from me as the actual deployer of the application. So that's resolved now. Though the application is not live yet because I've not shipped it, I just wanted to show what has been built, as sophisticated as can be. Login with Twitter. It will likely, I don't know if it's possible to log in at the moment, considering I've not shipped it yet. Wow, so this is powered by Privy. Interesting stuff. You also have the option of logging in with your email. So if I click on this, login with Twitter not allowed. So not possible at the moment until I ship the application. Now, something happened here. It looks like a bug that is not allowing me to ship this. So you see here, it's not live yet. I would have liked to ship it, but I'll figure that out and attempt to ship it later on. Wow, it's not even showing up. Okay, let's see drafts. Okay. Okay, so I can actually edit it and ship it. Wow. This is as interesting as can be. My first Web3 application, even though people don't use it, I can even offer this as a service, basically. With this entire experience, build your own AMM decks powered by, just imagine the power of this. As exciting as can be. Like I said, this is good news to my friend. I'll tell him he lost $10,000 dealing with various debts, and this just simplifies the whole process. This is bound to be adopted, by the way, because you are logging in with Twitter. People are wary of new applications where you have to use your MetaMask to log in. You no longer have those reservations here. Now, if there is revenue from this, however, and you want to have a portion of the revenue, you may need to do, additional tweaks. Maybe tell the agents to increase the fee, for example, the fee here slightly, and then distribute the proceeds to a wallet that you manage. I believe it's possible. I believe you have total ownership of this, considering it requested an app ID managed by me. Interesting stuff. Stay tuned for the end of the video. To ship this application, when it's ready, it's as simple as clicking on ship. Okay, then if you have created a pump fund token, you can add it here, ship it. Interesting stuff, as powerful as can be. You become CEO, you can build all your redundant dreams and have that world adjusting legacy, as exciting as can be. I'll be ending this video now. To contact me, use airdropc.com, use the contact form beneath the homepage, and this Telegram. Follow this Twitter, very important, airdropc.com, and as importantly, submit your email here to subscribe to Airdrop reminders. I will be featuring 100 airdrops here very soon. I'm currently reforming this portal. Each of these airdrop will have its own publication tutorials. Of course, Airdrop C also features productivity tools. So Dev Fun, all the tools that I featured in this video, I'll soon be populating them on Airdrop C. When the 100 airdrops are ready, I'll be sending out an email. In the coming days, it will be ready. I'm currently working on it. So submit your email here. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.